Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Caruso. Here's Caruso. Denied. But they'll get another chance. Outside Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
Outside Matthews. Shot to stop the run.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Brown out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Kuzma. Nice move. He lays it in.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
There's the lob to Brown. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys. That unless you were on the same team.
Lakers trail by 5. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those.
Oh, wow!
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Griffin's got his first 2 points of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Drummond in the post. KD's on him. James outside. And James throws it down hard.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the dunk by James.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron at his size, just incredible.
It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
11 seconds left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Harrell. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
It's incredible to me how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarters.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell-Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
They're consistency, 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Drummond finds James. Nice ball movement. Pass to Drummond. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Davis. LeBron trying to free himself up. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Baseline jumper. And shot by Caldwell. Pope, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris finds Irving to the paint. It's deflected. High post, KD. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. LeBron passes to Caldwell-Pope. Irving against Schroeder. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Griffin passes to Irving, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
So for the Nets, Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Trying to get open is Davis, and James gets it to go on the assist